Today I have another lesson from Spirit. Is it good to be happy? If this interests you, stick around. Let's get into it. Hi, and welcome to the Wholeness Shift. My name is Veronica, and if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm glad you found me, and I'm happy to have you. And if you're returning, welcome back. I teach people about spirituality and intentional living and the law of attraction and help you navigate your spiritual awakening. All of those little things that you can do to help create the life of your dreams. So if this interests you, stick around and hit the subscribe button. Go on this journey with us. I wouldn't want you to miss out on anything good. So I've been doing this series on lessons from Spirit. They're just little lessons, little tips and tricks that my guides have taught me along the way that I thought would be helpful to pass on to you. Just quick little nuggets of wisdom. Today we're going to talk about, is it good to be happy? People have this concept in their mind that ascension and higher vibration and everything, it means to be happy all the time. And by happy, people associate like upbeat, joyful, top of the mountain, smiling 24/7, happy. And the real goal is not to be that. And you're like, what? What is she talking about? Okay, so bear with me. Happiness, what we think of as happy, what I just described, that's still very polarized. That's one end of the stick. The other end of the stick is unhappy. You're miserable or you're happy. And polarized is still very 3D thinking. The goal of higher thinking and ascension, if you will, is more of a neutral state. It's to be content. Now, if you think about being peaceful and content and still as happy, then yes, you are right on track. If you think of happy as that very polarized place, that's not the goal. I mean, it's a good thing to be happy. Happy's awesome. But in terms of ascension and what's it going to be like when we're like all higher vibrating, peace, contentment, serenity, neutrality. That's where it's at. Spomi once told me that he's like, why do you think that in the higher dimensions everybody gets along? That it's just kumbaya, granola, peace, love, etc. And I'm like, well, isn't it? And he's like, to a point, but no. He said, people still don't get along. You'll still have disagreements. You may even have war, but it's not the same. When you disagree with someone, you won't kill each other. You won't hurt each other. You won't harm each other because you're love-based. You'll disagree. You'll have conversations. You'll have negotiations. But you don't have those heavily polarized feelings, and you won't harm each other. So I hope this helped you to understand a little bit better what the actual goal is. If you're like, well, I'm not really bouncing off the walls, happy, giggling, playing all the time, but I feel great, I'm peaceful, I feel loved and loving and content, and I feel serene, then you are right on track. Until next time.